Yeah, baby. Wonder if all my bad decisions get accounted in the algorithms. No statistician could dissuade me from my bigger vision. I know my occupation's quite an unlikely place in this world to occupy and talk about upon a daily basis. Our information's predetermined by some biased business. We all in sermon to silicon that push out lovely neighbors. I'm done with paper chasing, think I'm on to bigger banquets. This that full circle, new wave, energy on a Tuesday. Turn a blue day to a bright hue, yellow with a smooth A in hair, extra fruity the brain. You can't move.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. Another beautiful day, another great day to be alive, another great day to go fishing. Now today, I am somewhere very special with a very special person. And the thing is I wonder, I don't know if many people's ever heard of this guy, and I think they have though. I think they have, and that is Mr.
Hey Alex, how you doing, buddy?
I'm good, man. That's Mr. Jimmy Houston. I am here with Mr. Jimmy Houston today on his ranch, on one of his lakes, and we're gonna hang out today. We're gonna make some YouTube videos. We're gonna make some TV shows.
This has got to be a kind of a crazy deal, you know. He's got hair growing out of the front of his head. I got hair growing out of the back of mine. What's the deal anyway?
I know, right? Maybe I can share a little bit with you. We got another camera pointed at us back here. I always love making YouTube videos and doing stuff like this and like hanging out, because there's always fun stuff like that going on, and then there's fun stuff like this going on, and then there's fun stuff like
Hey, and while you're doing this cool opening, I'll talk to all my YouTube people. This is Alex Rudd, a buddy of mine from Knoxville.
How are you?
He's a school teacher, but he's a tremendous fisherman. Got Alex Rudd Fishing, a great YouTube channel. Show him a little love. Go over there and subscribe to that channel, and I promise you, you'll enjoy it. Stay tuned, because I'm telling you what, we're going to whack them. We're going to whack them today. It's been raining all morning. It's cloudy. The sun may pop out. I have no idea. But one thing I can assure you, I'll guarantee, and I'll guarantee you, Alex, now you don't get this guarantee very often fishing, because I don't get this guarantee very often. I'll guarantee you we're going to catch them.
I love
like
that
that?
guarantee.
You dig
yeah,
that?
I dig that. I'm down with that.
Not a money back guarantee, though.
It's amazing.
Let's put this dude in the water.
Okay, there you go, guys. I mean, that's what's happening. I have nothing else to say other than I'm here. That's Jimmy Houston. That's his lake. We're going to go catch some fish, so let's go do that. Well, boys and girls, we're gonna see what happens on this little ramp here.
We got a great concrete ramp, and it ends right here.
Right. That chair is where it stops.
We may or may not.
Oh, I'm gonna sit down. Let's see if we can get in here.
We may or may not be able to launch. We'll find some more water if we can't. We'll go look for another place to fish.
That's right.
We have more than one place to fish.
That's right. As deep as that is right there, we're fixing to find out.
No, hold it right there.
You want me to push it?
Yeah, I think we might. I don't know if we can or not.
Well, boys and girls, you can see that right there. Me and Pat just pushed it off, so. That's what I'm talking about. No, it's not. Here, take that. I'm rolling up the old pants. I'm just gonna get in and start pushing.
It's gonna be pretty soft there for a little bit. Feels like that's not gonna be without your shoes.
Let's go without the shoes.
It's gonna be rocky, but they might get stuck down into the mud.
Yeah, I don't want to lose my shoes. I like him shoes.
I bet if we can turn the front around.
Turn the front around.
Yep. It's gonna have to go straight back. It's our only chance.
Yeah.
And that hump from loading the boat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well.
That's why they don't let you do that up north.
Yeah.
Alex pushes the boat around. Jimmy will stay in the boat and use a paddle. And a whip.
I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way.
Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Yeah, I was thinking, am I with Jack Hanna or am I with Jimmy Houston right now?
What a mule, what a mule.
This baby's floating.
All right, Alex.
Okay. We're in.
This baby's floating. Boy, I sure hope that guarantee about catching fish works.
No kidding.
If that guarantee about catching fish works, because if it don't, I'm really gonna be in bad shape now.
We're in. We're good. Okay. Hey.
We might not ever get this boat out. We might have to wait till the spring rains.
That's all right. That's, you know.
That's okay.
Listen.
It's not your boat.
Not my problem at this point. This boat.
You know what'll make it all worth it?
Catch a big one.
Don't even have to catch a big one. It's all worth it right now. We've accomplished something we didn't think we could accomplish. We got the boat in the water. That's right. We're gonna catch fish. I'm telling you, we're gonna catch fish.
Hang on, we'll call me on the spinnerbait for a minute.
There's there's some regular Jimmy Houston Legend baits right there in the package.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I gotta get that camera.
I think it's only proper to tie on a spinnerbait when you're in the boat with Jimmy Houston.
Just for the fun of it.
Just for the fun of it. Just to say that I caught a fish on a spinnerbait in the boat with Jimmy Houston.
You know, the other day I took those guys that won that trip to a shell promotion through Napa.
Yep.
I took them fishing and we caught 60. I was complaining about it being, is that a good one?
Yep.
Pulling in me. A little bit better. A little bit better fish.
Yeah, that tree.
He's trying to tree you. He's trying to tree you.
He's trying to.
Yeah.
All right.
Spinnerbait fish.
That's fun right there, man.
I love the way they run out there and get
Golly.
spinnerbait. I don't know what they're thinking about when they're doing it, because it don't look like anything that swims in the lake. But for some reason, they like to clamp their jaws on it.
God, that's a pretty fish, man.
Oh, it is, isn't
So green. That's just absolutely beautiful.
it? Love them.
Awesome stuff. Get out of here, buddy. Thank you for participating.
See that? The
I
whole
like
arm
that.
is bouncing.
Yeah, it's just whoop, whoop, whoop,
Yeah,
whoop,
but
whoop.
because it's short. See, it's
Yeah.
a short arm. See, the whole arm is bouncing back and forth, and see the skirt.
It's
See
sort
what
of,
they do?
yeah,
Silicone skirts don't do that.
yeah,
And then, of course, it's got that safety pin bill.
yeah.
You know, when we were kids, we built spinnerbaits out of big safety pins. We'd buy a package of safety pins
Yeah,
and had the round deal on it.
yeah,
And we'd cut one end off and mold it in a jig mold that we bought from Herders or somebody.
yeah.
We'd put a crow on the other end, put a spinnerbait blade on it. That's how we made spinnerbaits. And when I made this Redman spinnerbait, we went to Oklahoma City and we bought big rolls of piano wire, and
Yeah.
I'd have a friend of mine cut them in a machine up there at the right length,
Yeah,
and they were just straight coming off of here. And I had developed a deal that where I could lay that up there and with pliers, and we'd put that bend in. We'd actually wrap that around a nail coming out of a deal and put that bend in it. And we'd put the bend in the end, and that's how we made a Redman spinnerbait.
Yeah.
And I couldn't build them fast enough. We started selling Walmart. I couldn't build them fast enough.
yeah,
I mean, I had them in racks that hold 144 baits,
yeah,
and with just 13 stores.
Yeah.
I couldn't. And I eventually sold the bait to Bill Norman, and just drew a royalty off of it. But then that's all gone long. And so the guy that bought Lucky Strike, he said, Jimmy, he said, can we put that Redman spinnerbait back on the market? And I said, you serious? He said, yeah. He said, I'd love to do it. And I said, let's do it.
get him, Jimmy.
Feels a little bit better when you whack a little bit bigger one on that worm, don't it? Still not a giant. They're a little bit bigger in the deeper water, which is makes a lot of sense. The water's still only about 70 degrees, even though it is cooling off.
That's a good one, Jimmy.
Oh,
I was
pull
say,
me out of this boat.
I'm watching that one.
Pull
Huh?
me out of this boat. Yeah.
There you go, Jimmy.
That's better. Come here, pal. Come here, baby dog.
Good fish, Jimmy.
Up here in this boat with me, if you will. Yeah, that's what we talking about. That's what Alex and I are looking for right there.
Oh, almost had a double up, man.
Oh, he missed it. We almost had a double. Now look at that belly on that booger, Alex. That's the way they're supposed to
Good
look.
job,
right there.
Jimmy.
And I'm going to tell you, these big ones,
Yeah.
got more experience. They're better kissers. Baby doll. That's what I'm talking about. I think we might be dragging these Lucky Strike worms and dragging jigs around the deep water a little bit more, see if we can catch one or two more like that.
Amen to that. Good work, Jimmy. Yeah, I think the most important thing is just do yourself, be you, don't compromise, just
Exactly.
let it rip.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Like you said, it's the lifestyle. It's
Mhm.
not. It's different than made for TV.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like that. Then you got to try to operate to save their life.
Yeah, he got it again. That's a better fish right there. Yeah.
How big's that guy?
It's a good one.
That was a nice one.
Yep.
Yeah, we found out a little bit deeper water. We found better fish, absolutely no doubt about it.
Well, and again, free nose piercing. I'm telling you, I hand them out. Any bass that's willing to participate, I'll give them a nose piercing with the old Beast Coast jig. So there you go. Amazing.
Right in the middle of the nose.
That's fun. Yeah, buddy.
Pocket full of rings, put a ring in there and turn them loose.
That's right. That's right.
Next time you caught them, you'd say, hey, I've seen you before.
That's right. That's fun.
Pass out a nose ring, too. Everybody catch the bass with nose rings. I know who caught this fish before I did.
That's right.
Alex did.
Yeah. That's fun, man.
Nose rings, put their initials or their name on them.
Just clamp them on there. That'd be pretty cool, honestly. Tag bass. I mean, it's just a tagging program is all it is. There we go. Golly, that's another good one. Jimmy, I think we found us a bunch right here, bud. Right up under the boat. There you go. There's another one. Hey, again, right in the nose. That's fun, man. Look at him. He's a little humpback. That's what I like to call a unit, folks. It's when they're as wide as they are short. Yep. That's a unit. Yep. That's fun. And stuff. Looks a little more cinematic and all that, but and which really helps too when you're fishing, especially public stuff, because I can get up on a bank and blur the background out real good, and people don't know where I'm at. Yeah.
Nice fish. Pretty nice fish. That will work.
Oh yeah. That just makes me just happy as all that does right there, boys.
He's pulling, isn't he?
Yeah.
Nice to get into some of these sizes. Pull a little bit more.
Yeah.
Those were fun this morning.
That's right.
These are a little more funner.
A little more funner.
A little more funner.
Come here, baby. Get up in here with me. Oh yeah. That right there. That's an all right one.
Yep.
There you go, boys.
Yep,
That's all right there.
A mimic imitator on out there. Play with that thing a little bit.
Man, that's beautiful. That's so much fun. You know, the thing is I've caught a lot of fish that size, but it never gets old. Like, I don't care how many I put my hands on. It's like every single time you appreciate it. You know what I mean?
People constantly tell me, I can't believe you still get excited after all these years.
Yeah, it just...
Yeah, a little bit like sex. You still put them on television, taking pictures of.
There we go. Yep. Yep. Get him, Jimmy.
You got one on the nice one there. You got one on your jig, and I got one on my mimic impersonator. He's in the grass, or he's bigger than I thought he was. I think he got the grass on me.
You want to stop it?
Not too bad a fish, I don't think.
There we go. Get him, Jimmy.
That's a good one.
There you go. Old chunk. Let's see what Jimmy's got. Look at Jimmy.
That's a good one.
There you go, man.
Jenny.
That's awesome, Jimmy.
Yeah, look at that.
That's good stuff, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Double up on those dudes.
That's right. A couple rottens.
I like that.
Little fish
Yeah,
bump.
that one
Boop.
is, yeah. Yours outweigh this one. This is 3-4 inches long or something.
Good job, Jimmy.
Yeah. I knew he was pulling good. I think he might have gotten
Mhm.
I found one down at Tuscaloosa one time, a lake down there by Tuscaloosa, and the fish was like 9 pounds. The bluegill was bigger than your hand. Got him?
Yep. That's
And we turned him loose, and both the bluegill and the bass did. That's pretty nice fish.
yeah, that's good.
He's up there pretty shallow.
Yeah, he's up there right up in the dirt.
You got another double.
There you go.
Mine's pretty small though.
That's all right.
Mine's a small double there.
Yeah, I mean, I think mine would probably take a swap at yours.
I think you got me by one there.
Oh man, that's a gorgeous fish. Chubby and nice. He was up there pretty shallow, wasn't he? Yeah, he was. There you go, boys and girls. 1/2 ounce Beast Coast Stealth Pumpkin Little Magnum. Take it anywhere.
If you can remember all that, you passed the picture test today.
That's right. That's right.
If you can remember all of that.
I make it real easy on them. It's linked down in the description so they can go check it out. So there you go.
No, I don't know.
You got the big motor up back here. We'll shift the weight.
Yep. I can put it back on the front now. And we're stuck.
I'm put the trolling motor in, pulled up there now.
Go on up there a little further. Get on the further on
Sir.
the show.
Come on. Come on. Usually you can get them to go. Well,
I thought it moved.
I thought it did too.
I think it moved.
Get the unison there.
yeah, I know, right? Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I'll go.
Down. Down. Oh, God.
It's my fault, guys.
You're good. We're moving. Yep, there you go. There you go.
When I say stop, you stop. Okay.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I'm interested in staying straight. Whoa. I'm interested in staying straight more than anything.
Okay. That's it right there.
Got it. You might have to hook the other one to it right now.
Is that it?
Yeah. Might have to hook that extension to it right now.
Hey, Jimmy's a limber man for being. How old is Jimmy? 70?
86.
86.
77.
He's 77? God bless.
Take that through your legs. Take you.
Oh, God.
You pull it. There you go. Ready?
Alright, we're loading it on the side. Hold on just 1 second.
Hang on, Jimmy.
Where are you going back that thing now?
I was just watching you say I can go back deeper probably now.
I think maybe,
Huh?
I think maybe you need to right now.
Okay.
A little bit, 'cause I think we got that motor. Get your wheels hard. Turn your wheels hard to the right.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You want to come on back?
Okay, hold it right there. I don't think my motor hit it.
Ready?
Something may be ticking. Stop real quick. what I'm talking about.
Hey,
I know it. We'd go and stop and get them the last foot or so.
yes, Mom. Thank you.
That's pretty good, wasn't it?
It's good to drink a Ranger, so that's the way you move a Ranger forward.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Jimmy, get off the back of the boat.
You got it. Fasten that deal on the bottom.
Done. So Jimmy has deer. He's got a lot of deer. He's got like really big deer walking around his property. And so before we go to the next lake and before we start fishing, Jimmy's gonna bring the deer in and he's gonna feed them. And you guys have got to see this because I sat in Jimmy's kitchen and ate myself a sandwich while watching a 200-inch deer walk around here and hang out with a bunch of does. So it's really, really cool. So I thought I'd just take a moment and show you guys Jimmy's deer and how Jimmy has deer that he can bring up here and feed and hang out with, which is just cool. And so we're gonna be real quiet because Jimmy's filming a segment for his YouTube channel.
I just want a kid to do something to see if it'll work. It's in the middle of the day. There are no deer around. I can't see a deer in any direction, anywhere. And I'm going to go out, and I've got some okra, and I got really one old cucumber I found in there. I probably ought to eat that, but I might feed it to the deer. But I got some okra. They're a little bit too big of okra. Okra is just about all gone this time of the year. But I picked a little bit the other day, and I'm going to go out and try to feed them to the deer. See if I can get some deer to come up in the middle of the day. You can look in any direction as far as you want to look, all around, and there's no deer. Now let's see if we can whisper some up. Now, I don't know. This might or might not work. Hey, can I tell you one thing? If you're seeing this, it probably worked. Because they don't show up. They don't show up. Nobody wants to look at me. Come on, baby dolls. Come on up here. Here I am. Here I am. Look around. Look at the woods. Look all around as far as you can see in every direction. There are no deer. There are no deer.
Nothing up the sleeve.
I don't got any on me.
Up that sleeve, there's no aces. Up that sleeve, no aces. There's no deer. Okay. Well, they ate some of the okra I put out this morning. They didn't eat much of it. They're not much into that okra. They like corn. When I was talking about whispering, this is the way I whisper. Because they know. Hey, look here. Look here. TC. Come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Beamer, you're probably going to scare the deer. Why don't you go back to the house? Why don't you go back here, Beamer? TC just walking by. I didn't whisper him up at all. Oh, look at here, here comes another one. Here comes Ot 6. That's Ot 6 right there. It's a little broken horn. Come on, Ot 6. Here comes a doe. Here comes a doe. The deer whisperer.
This is nuts.
The deer whisperer. Is that cool? Is that cool?
This is just absolutely nuts.
Look at that Ot 6 chasing that doe that I put out here early this morning. It's in the middle of the day. Some of the deer are not anywhere around close, probably. But there's 3 or 4 showed up. There's 4. Look behind me. Look behind me. Look behind me. Beamer said. Beamer said. Okay, I stake my claim. I stake my claim. The deer whisperer. I whisper different than other people. They said, isn't this something? Isn't this something? Isn't that something? This is in the middle of the day. There was no deer anywhere around. That just shows you, you deer hunters, a lot of times when you're out there in the woods and you think there are no deer around, there's probably a lot more deer around than you think there are. 2, 5, 7, 8, 11, 14 deer. 14 deer right here. Now they're not coming real close to me because of Beamer. Beamer is not here, so they're a little spooky at Beamer. Oh, look at PC. PC, and all he's not really involved in a rut yet. All he's involved in is food. And he's trying to keep all the other deer away from his food, which is one reason why I spread it out in a pretty wide circle. He can't guard everything all at once. And look here, see, there's come 2 running. Look at them coming running down. So that's 16 deer showed up here. 16 deer.
It's nuts.
I proved a point to myself Trying to figure out if I could whisper them up in the middle of the day. Ah! Yeah! All right, babies.
Got it.
Jimmy, tell me about this second lake we're going to.
We're going to fish a lake here at the house now. We actually call this Lake Twin Eagle Lake, which is the same as the name of the ranch. There's a nice story on how we named the ranch too, really. Or I named the ranch. I picked that name out. But this lake was built in 1998, and this lake was here when we bought the ranch. We bought the ranch because of this lake. But we lost the lake back in 2015, Mother's Day 2015. The dam broke, and we lost the lake, like 2 billion gallons of water plus. I mean, I tried to figure out how much water was in it, and I don't know if I'm close or not, but I figured as close as I could cipher it, and it was like over 2 billion gallons of water, and all the fish went down and went into the creek and went into the Ouachita River, which is over here about at the end of the lake. It's about a mile. You can see the lake going down out through the trees right there. How it goes. It's about a mile long, 130 acres. And so we rebuilt the lake in 2015, rebuilt the dam, restocked, put bait fish in here in 2015. We lost it in Mother's Day of 2015. We had the dam built back by September that same year, so that's May to September. We had started trapping water in September, and we finished the spillway the Wednesday before Christmas. The Wednesday before Christmas Day, we had water run through the spillway. I mean, it was amazing how fast. We thought it might take 2 or 3 years, you never know, but that was a really rainy year, which is of course why we lost the dam in the first place, and we got enough rain to fill it back up. So, you know, obviously we went from a lake that had, you know, some of the best fishing in the world. We had caught in the 8 years, or let's see, what would that be, 2015, 13 years that we had the lake, we had caught over 83,000 fish out of it. Now, when I say out of it, we did not take those fish out. I mean, we eat fish, and we clean fish out of it, ate fish out of it. Most of those fish are recycled. Most of those fish we just simply caught and released. So if you wonder about whether catch and release works, that right there is living proof. Catch and release works. And those 83,000 fish, some of them were caught twice, some of them were caught 3 times, some of them might have been like me. If I was a fish, probably caught them 20 times. They'd been gullible. They saw something good to eat, I'm biting.
That's awesome.
Just proves catch and release works.
All right, let's go get after it.
It ain't all so bad. You see, I think the snozberry's gonna taste like snozberries. It can be pretty weird if they tasted any other way. Today's just another day amongst many. Wouldn't wanna spend it any other way. Sup with friendly people, bumping Benzie box with a cup full of Henny, selling smiles by the lot. There's some wholesale, that's the only thing I got.
Well, boys and girls, I'm going to dance with who brought me this morning, and that is going to continue to be the Beast Coast Little Magnum. So, yeah, we're going to throw the jig around, see what we can get done.
Should work out here good, and I'm going to January, February, and March, mostly February when those fish are those big ones.
There you go. Do you see that? As soon as that thing hit the bottom, before it hit the bottom. Get him, Jimmy.
A little better than that other one. There we go. Now we got a few fish.
Yeah.
I knew they swimming around out here somewhere.
That's a good one right there.
That's why they call them swimmers. Fish is full. Pretty good. Pretty good.
Oh, that ain't half bad, Jimmy. That ain't half bad. Hey, good job. Ain't bad.
That? That'll play, won't it?
That'll play.
That's a pair.
That
right
is a
there
pair.
for sure.
Do a little fish bump, as I like to go. We're gonna kiss them.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
gonna put them back.
Pretty good sugar, huh?
That's good.
Oh, I wanted more sugar.
Hey, right.
Yeah, that's a little more like it.
That's what we're wanting right there.
You just gotta find them. It's like anything else. Biggest trick to catching a bass is get around the bass.
That's right.
I've heard them say that guy's so good he can catch them where they ain't. But I gotta tell him he ain't that good. You cannot catch them where they're not.
There's another.
Another one?
That's a good one too.
These should be out here in this deeper water. These should be better fish.
Dang on, Jimmy.
Some of them might be showing up big.
Yeah, I think it's sure enough bigger.
Showing up big.
Yeah. That's sure enough
Come
bigger.
on, baby, let's see how big you are.
Golly.
I got one too.
Oh, Jimmy, that's a big one.
This is pulling the boat.
There we go. Oh my God.
How about that?
Oh my God.
How about that? Look at here. Look at here.
Get him, Jimmy.
Look at here.
Get him, Jimmy.
Look at here.
Get him, bud. Get him, bud.
What I'm talking about.
Get him, bud.
Look at that.
Heck yeah.
Woo.
Get him, Jimmy.
What I'm talking about. Come here, Sugar Bear. Come here, Sugar Bear.
Oh
There.
my. There you go.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you don't like this,
There's something wrong with
you're
you.
dead. You're dead.
That's awesome,
Go ahead
man.
and put you in a box.
That's
You are
right,
dead.
yeah.
If you don't like those fish, look at that. I didn't let that swallow it. You know.
No, yeah. Good job,
I
Jimmy.
mean, that's a pair right there.
Yes, sir, it
Look at
is.
those two fish, will you? Will you look at those two fish?
That's
Oh,
awesome.
that is fishing right there. It's healed, but it left the scar.
There you go. Look at here. There you go. Come on, baby. She's gonna jump. She's gonna jump. Hey.
Well, I tell you, you must be a pretty good kisser too. She downloaded it and erased the card.
Okay, I'll send her a note tonight or in the morning about getting that footage. But then, so if you shoot some kind of generic, some kind of open, you can make it, either make it generic or you can make it lean toward those cards. It's really like pull something.
Yeah, I won't talk about the cards that way if there's nothing good on there. I think she looked at some. She said a lot of it was just me walking by or Patsy walking by or.
Right. Might be some cool footage.
That is so cool, man. Look at that, guys. Right in the old nose. Handing out my nose piercings like I always like to do.
Right.
Beast Coast little Magnum. Awesome.
We're whacking them big ones.
Oh, I'm telling you.
We both caught at the same time. Caught 1 over 5 hits at the same time. Double. We actually closer to.
That's a good one.
Another big one.
Yeah, it feels like it. Yep, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. Ain't bad, Jimmy. Ain't bad.
Strong. And you see how healthy they are. I mean,
Oh, they're just extremely healthy.
You know, I put 2,000 pounds of crawdads in these lakes every spring too, out of Louisiana.
Yeah.
Big Louisiana crawfish. We got big crawfish populations in them.
Wow. Well, I think it's helping them.
Now they love crawfish. Crawfish seem to do really well in both these lakes. I mean, they reproduce.
Good job, Jimmy.
We'll take those size right there all day long.
That's right.
And when they're bigger, it won't bother us a bit.
That's right.
Ooh, Jimmy, catch you. They like to spin around like that. I usually give them a couple chances at it.
Look here, guys. Got Jimmy catching fish in the front. I'm catching fish in the back.
Hook in the back.
I love it.
Nothing wrong with that, is there?
No, there's not.
Well, they're nice ones too. I mean, these are good quality fish.
Oh, God, yeah, that's a big
That's
one.
Good quality fish. That's a good one right there. Oh, that's a big fish. Yeah.
That is.
That's a big fish.
That is. Oh, Lord. Come here. And boat flipper, she's so big.
Great way to break a rod.
Oh, great way to break a rod. That's right. You know what? And honestly, if I broke it on that one right there, I'd be just fine.
I know. I broke a lot of them swinging 5, 6, 7 pound fish.
Lord have mercy.
You know? And then when
Wow.
you do it, you think, I shouldn't have done that.
That's right. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. Great place to be.
That's a great one right there.
I'm telling you. Get out here, honey.
3 of those big ones we caught.
That's right.
I don't care. He said, if Chris wants to bring some of her friends down, just come down and use it like you own it.
Yep.
And I said, well, that's pretty cool. And he said, you want to come shoot TV shows? Come shoot TV shows. You want to come chill for the weekend? I don't care. And I said, okay. So So I sold it, you know, and my part of that was $479,000. So I turned that 180 and we paid it off as quick as we could, you know, the 180. And so all of a sudden I got $500,000 and I got reinvested or paid capital gains on $200,000.
Jimmy, that's a big one.
That's a good one there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a true blue big one right there.
It's bigger than the others?
Yeah, it may be an 8-pounder.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. What I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. Get my line wound in. I had out there about a mile. Come here, baby. Come here, sugar bear. I gave you a chance to get off. You didn't do it. Oh, you got away. How about that? How about that?
That's what I'm talking about, Jimmy. Come here, you. Daggum.
That's it, isn't it?
That's it, man.
That's it right there.
That's a big one.
That is a good one.
Look at that. Old little Magnum.
Yeah, that's
gone.
a good one right there.
Yep. She wasn't going nowhere.
Dandy.
That's a true blue big one.
Wow.
Wow.
There you go.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah. There you go. Get out here, baby. Wow. Well.